Welcome to the B2B Lead Generation System Marketing Webinar. My name is Joe Apfelbaum. I am the CEO of Ajax Union. I'm a digital marketing strategist, a business coach, and I am a marketing expert. And that photo of me is me jumping for joy because I figured out how to create a predictable lead generation system, and I want to show you exactly how you can do that in your business. I'm so glad that you're joining me here today. Who is this for? This is for anyone that's looking for leads. If you are looking for leads, you're in the right place. If you are doing B2B marketing, if you are a marketing director or a sales director or a CEO and you want to grow and you love to learn, this is the right place. Everybody else, I don't know what to tell you. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Ajax Union. We're going to talk about where you are in your journey of success, how to get to the end of the yellow brick road, how to get to that lead generation system, and then our process, how we take you through it. And I'll give you a little offer of our amazing masterclass that we're going to be doing. So let's do this together now. So Ajax Union is a B2B digital marketing agency based in Brooklyn, New York. We do digital marketing strategy. We help companies with marketing support, lead generation, and we're very proud of where we came from. We came from a very humble beginnings. We literally started from nothing, and it was just a side hustle. When I started the business in 2008, I incorporated. 2009, I was working for a company called thewatchery.com, which is sold many times over. And I was the CMO of the company. I was managing 200 people, helped grow the company from 3 million to 40 million. And one day I walked into the office of the CEO and I said, "Hey, could you coach me on something?" He's like, "What?" I said, "You know all the side hustles?" He's like, "Yeah, how's Ajax Union doing? How's your partner doing?" I said, "Really great. Actually, my partner told me that because we have 30 clients now and we have 10 employees and we're doing really well, he wants me to quit my job here, but I love working here. What should I do?" Because the business was already able to afford to pay me a six-figure salary. So he said, my CEO said, "You know what, Joe? What I want you to do is I want you to leave and go be your own CEO, and I want to become your biggest client." I got very emotional because I always built a beautiful relationship with every person that I ever worked with. And when he told me that, I knew it was time for me to get up and start my own multi-million-dollar business and go into it full time. So he gave me his blessing. 2012, we hit number 178 on the Inc. 500. I remember how excited I was because my head was just down. I was just saying, okay, we want to get to 1 million. Then we want to get to 2 million. Then we want to get to 4 million. We kept doubling our business. And then I realized one day that we were literally one of the fastest growing companies in the United States. And in 2016, after having 75 full-time people and having hundreds and hundreds servicing over 1,100 clients, we realized that in order for us to continue to grow, I had to grow. So I had to lose a lot of weight. I lost 95 pounds. I completely changed my life. And I realized that we need to service fewer clients with fewer employees to make a bigger impact. If you know what I mean, not all clients, all people are created equal, but not all clients are created equal. Not all employees have the same values. So we really had to figure out who we are, what we want to do, and we went with a deep focus on B2B. And now in 2018, we're going to be doing a lot of education about all the things that we learned over the past couple of years that helped us be able to become the premier B2B digital marketing agency. So I have a question for you. Where are you right now in the B2B lead generation? Are you just getting started? Are you advanced? Are you kind of in the middle? Are you not sure where you're at? Where are you right now? I'm going to show you the ladder of success. Now, there are some people that are on the bottom of the pyramid. They're totally struggling because they don't have any leads. So they're hopeless. They're fearful. They're feeling lost. They're feeling lost right now. They don't even know where to begin. Then there are the people that one step higher, they are kind of surviving because they know B2B lead gen. They know that B2B lead gen is important, but you don't really know how to do it. And they're getting leads, but they're getting unqualified leads. They're having conversations with people, and they're the wrong conversations. So that person is unsure, hopeful, but they're getting random leads. They know there's something there, but they're not really sure what to do. And then there's the person who's getting by. They need more qualified leads. They're frustrated because they know they're just getting by. They're doing light B2B lead gen. They don't really have a system. And they know that there's more. They know that they're missing something, and they're so close. And then there are people that are on the top. Those people are raining leads. They're thriving. They have a lead gen machine. They're in control. They feel confident, and they're ready for growth. So on the right side, you'll see the keys to success. For the person all the way on the bottom, that person needs awareness. The person that's struggling with no leads, they need to learn the basics. They need to learn how to use Google, how to use social media, and they need to get a coach. For the people that are surviving, those people are getting unqualified leads because they need education. They need custom education to support their needs and their industry. And the people that are a little higher, they need more qualified leads. They're getting by. What they need is the right strategy. A lot of companies, they're out there doing tactics, but they don't have the right strategy. So they need to define their target market, their messaging, their goals, and their strategy. And when they do that, they can move up to the next level, which at that point, they're doing really well. But what they need is support. They need to find a team of trusted experts to help them generate the leads so that they don't have to actually do all that, and they can win their time back, and they can go back home and do what they need to do. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But I have a question for you. Does this sound like you? Go ahead and chat me yes or no. I need more leads. I need digital to bring me new clients. Does this sound like you or the right clients? I need a strategy, right? I need a better strategy. A lot of people I hear this from, they're like, I can generate leads, but they're the wrong leads. I say you need a strategy. So if this sounds like you, and you want to be able to track your ROI, and you want to be able to track results, to know where your results are coming from. A lot of people, they're doing something. They have a business running. They're making money, but they're not sure how to grow it because they're afraid that if they're just going to spend money on stuff, they're not going to get an ROI. How do you create a predictable pipeline of qualified leads? People need to do this. Some people come to me, they're like, Joe, I just need to know I got my business is running well, but I need to know that I can create a predictable pipeline of qualified leads. So what do? They start doing stuff. They start taking action, right? They do SEO and email and white papers and infographics and social networks. They're doing webinars and they're doing document sharing and they're doing all types of stuff, right? We're doing word of mouth marketing. Maybe you even have a podcast. My podcast is the Breakthrough Maze, or the Ajax Union podcast at ajaxunion.com/podcast. You're doing type-in traffic and referral links and social bookmarking if you're from the 80s. You're doing online video, maybe publishing stuff. You're doing comment marketing. There's so many things. Tactics. People are so busy with tactics, but they forget that if you're just going to start running, but you're not sure where you're going, you might get somewhere else, and nobody knows where that is. So if you want to create a predictable lead generation system, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how we do this for our clients, and we get massive results for our clients by doing this. So we definitely can help, and I'm going to show you how we do this for our clients so you can learn to do this for yourself. All right, so this is what it looks like. Now I know this might look a little confusing to some of you. You might be looking at this and be like, oh my gosh, this is totally overwhelming. What is this? But it's pretty simple. Let's start on the bottom. See where it says strategy on the bottom left? Let's start there because we always like starting at the foundation. So the first step is you need to have the right strategy. And when it comes to the right strategy, you need the right goals, the right target, and the right solution, the right offer. That's the first thing you need to have. And if you have that, you can move on to the next step, which is assets, which is having the right messaging, the right grabber, and the right stages, the right funnel. And then after you have that, then you move on to doing execution, which is technology, reporting, and traffic generation. I'm going to break this down for you on a step-by-step basis now, but this is how you go from doing random marketing to actually getting real results. And most people are not doing this, just doing a small portion of the picture. Maybe they're just doing the traffic, or maybe they're just working on the funnel, or maybe they're focused on the messaging or on the offer, but they don't have the whole picture. And because you don't have the whole picture, you don't end up getting the results that you're looking for. So the first thing to know is that there are three simple stages. There's strategy, there's assets, and there is execution. Strategy, assets, execution. I'm going to run you through strategy first. So what is strategy? Strategy has three components: goals, target, and offer or solution. When we do our digital marketing strategy bootcamp, we actually teach you the step-by-step process on how to come up with your goals, which includes your revenue, the right type of accounts, what your marketing budget should be, all that stuff, really figuring out what your monthly recurring revenue for each account is, your target is, who your most ideal client is. I'm going to break this down for you, and then your offer. So really understanding, what are your goals? What do goals look like? So we created a lead generation calculator. Write this down if you're taking notes. ajaxunion.com/CALC, calc, which stands for calculator. And our clients often ask, how much can I create? What should be my marketing budget? How can I create a marketing budget? How much should I be paying per lead? Here's the answer. We have a free calculator we created. And by the way, this is our grabber. When I get the grabber, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this is one of our grabbers. This is our top of the funnel grabber. So we created an easy-to-use self-serve calculator to answer these questions for you. Yay! So you go in here and you answer these questions. Now, it might be complicated for you to answer some of these questions, but maybe get your accountant or your CPA or your local marketer to help you with this. But this is really what you need to go through in order for you to really understand your goals. Once you understand your goals, you can write down, what is your long-term goals? What are your short-term goals? You really understand, because you understand what your growth needs to look like, your key metrics, your channels, your potential clients, your expansion, all that stuff needs to be done. Once you have that done, then you need to do your target. What does target mean? Target means, who are you specifically going after? Now, a lot of people don't know this, but there are 4 types of buyers in the B2B space. There's the decision maker, the influencer, the buyer, and the user. And you need to create targets and personas for each one. So I'm talking about how they think, how they hear, how they feel, their pains and gains, their motivation, their preferred channels, their demographics, their bio, their personality. To come up with all this and what they say and what their issues are, this takes time, effort, energy. We do this in workshop for clients, but this is something that you need to have for every persona, for every avatar. If you don't have this, you're missing a key component in your strategy. And the third thing is offer. Really understanding your unique selling proposition. What is the pain that you solve? What is the best solution? Why are you the best provider of that solution? Why should someone choose you over a competitor? That is so important, and most people don't have this going on, and that's why you end up losing clients over and over and over to your competitor. If you guys are still with me, just write yes in the comments. Write yes, I am with you. And this way I know that you're with me and you're still paying attention. Okay, we got 1 yes, 2 yeses, 3, 4. Okay, good. We got a lot of people that are with me. Thank you for chatting with me. And if you have a question anywhere along the way, I'm here to answer questions. So feel free to ask questions. So once you have your strategy in place, you see, this is the bottom. The bottom is your foundation. If you don't have your goals, if you don't have a marketing budget, if you're not clear on how much you should be spending, how much you want to be making, what your top line, your bottom, like all that stuff, go use a calculator. If you're not sure what your target is, you got to figure out your target. There's a very specific methodology that we use to figure out your target. Then there's your offer. Do your unique selling proposition. Once you have your strategy in place, that's called having a marketing strategy, a clear, defined marketing strategy. Once you got that going, you got to move on to assets. And what does assets mean? Assets means messaging, grabber, and stages. So what is messaging? Let me show you. So you want to have messaging for the top of the funnel that's more educational. You want to have messaging for the middle of the funnel that's more building trust. And then you want to have bottom of the funnel messaging that's more getting to know you and like you. Once they trust you and they know you, you want them to like you. So I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like in the funnel in just a minute, but I want to show you the grabber as well. The calculator is one of our grabbers, which essentially grabs people, brings them into your business. So this is what a grabber looks like. A light box that captures emails and offers them a compelling offer. So we created a buyer's guide, installation guide for this company. So people want to put in their email to get that installation guide so that they can do it themselves. Here's one we did for a company called Excellent Poly, where it's an infographic. Give us your email and we'll show you exactly our infographic and what to expect. So there are different types of grabbers that you can create for your business. It might be white papers, it might be webinars. This is actually a grabber. This webinar here is a grabber to put you into our funnel. So this is what a funnel looks like. When I talk about funnel, I mean a funnel, a real funnel. So you go in from the top of the funnel where you're just creating awareness. You want to attract people. Then people get into consideration. Then you want to engage people. You want to sell them and you want to connect with them and make them advocates. So you take them through the different stages of the funnel. I call it the top of the funnel where you create just awareness. get them to know who you are, so you're just educating them. The middle of the funnel, you want to be able to build trust with them and engage them. And then the bottom of the funnel is where you want to sell. So a lot of people are using bottom of the funnel messaging to top of the funnel prospects, and that's where you go wrong. You got to have the right messaging for the right stage in the funnel. So this is the top of the funnel. The goals are brand awareness, considerations, first interactions, where you're going to educate them. So what do you use to drive traffic to the top of the funnel? You're going to be using things like social media, PPC, landing pages, paid Google ads, and your goal is to collect emails, get more clicks, get social media engagement. The strategies are Lightbox, pop-up, lead magnets, discount codes, gift buys, buyer's guides, contests, giveaways, all that amazing stuff. Middle of the funnel is more about email nurture, educating buyers, building trust, doing retargeting. This is really about trust. So you want to see email clicks and opens and PPC clicks and video views and contact lead forms. This is where you build trust, you educate, and then you qualify. And then the bottom of the funnel, that's where you convert. You get demo requests, transaction completions. This is like book landing page, book now website page. You do a UX audit, conversion rate optimization, design and development, because you want to qualify leads going through these landing pages. You don't just want random leads. You want qualified leads. You want people to take demos that are not going to waste your time. I recently got a call from someone at Zoho CRM. The guy didn't even qualify me. They're like, how many licenses do you want? I'm like, dude, I'm still on the top of the funnel. Why are you sending me bottom of the funnel messages? I got so irked. I just wanted to get off the phone with the guy because he totally had his whole funnel incorrect, and he's targeting me with a bottom of the funnel message to a top of the funnel prospect, and that makes me want to vomit. Don't want to make your clients want to vomit. You want to make them want to buy. You don't want to make them want to vomit. Okay, so that's stage number 2, which is assets. Stage number 3 is execution, which essentially also has 3 stages: technology, reporting, and traffic. Now, this looks very complicated, but it's really, I assure you, this is not as complicated as it looks. It's actually much simpler than you could ever imagine. The first step is technology. So what type of technologies do B2B companies need to use? You actually need technologies to tell you who's coming to your website before they even put any information there. So you want to know, because only 3% of people that ever go to your website will ever contact you, but 30% are potential clients. So you want to know who they are. So we tell you who they are. We tell you what the name of the companies are, what their contact information, how much revenue they're doing, how many employees they have, where they're located, a description of each company. And we also tell you the different people within the organization, and we give you their email address. This is very powerful for a B2B play. If you're going to do automation, you can have somebody come to your website, identify the right user, put them into an automation, and then watch them start to engage with your funnel. This is very powerful. We also send out a daily report with who came to your website each day. Very powerful. We send this out to all our clients, and you can have this too. Here's another thing that you can do using technology. You can create heat maps to see where people are hovering, so you can change your website, where people are clicking, what people are doing, so that you can optimize your website. The reason you should care about this is because you imagine you're standing over the shoulder of your potential client and you're watching them browse your website. You can actually see a video of them interacting with your site, and you can even see what forms they filled out halfway. That's what I'm talking about. You can see right here where people came from, what they did, what devices they used, and how long they stayed in each place, and what they did and where they left. You could see how many people actually just fill out the first name, last name, email, and where they bumped off. And you could see maybe there's a certain form field that's complicated that you could remove that form field to be able to make sure that people don't do that. And this is an actual video of somebody browsing the site. They come right here, they're watching it, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at this. And they scroll down and they start filling out their information, but they never hit submit. They never hit submit. So you can go in there and capture that information, call that prospect, and grow your business. Here's another thing that you can do using technology. You could also see what people are saying when they come to your website. So there are a variety of different ways that people come to your website. You can actually see what they're saying because somebody comes to your website, they call you, you could see where they came from and what they did on your website because we capture their IP, we tie it to the phone number showing on your website, and we can tell you exactly in a recording of the call, we can tell you where they came from, what they said, we do a transcription of the call, and this way you can really track your leads to understand where you're getting your ROI. This is all in technology. Let's look at reporting. Could you imagine if you had a forecast for your business and you were able to determine exactly how many leads you were getting each day, each week, each month, last month, year to date? and compare it to last year and know exactly where you are in terms of traffic, calls, forms, conversion rates, spend, and specifically coming in directly from your Google AdWords, from your analytics, and from other sources. We can set up this amazing KPI dashboard. You need to have a dashboard. You need to have metrics. Even if you have rudimentary metrics, it's important for you to set up the right metrics so that you can make the right decisions and be able to influence your tactics. And the last thing is traffic, which is where people spend most of their time. But if you don't have the foundation, your traffic is going to be a waste of time. So what is traffic? We saw this earlier. SEO, email, white papers, infographics, social networks. This is driving traffic to your website. These are all the things that you can do. Inbound marketing, push marketing, pull marketing. There's so many different ways to get traffic. But the idea is that if you have the complete system and you know how to do this, you're much more likely to be successful. So I'm going to show you exactly what we can offer you now to break down this lead generation system, because it's a lot. There's a lot here. So what we're doing is we're creating a masterclass to teach you this whole thing. So I want to take you through, if you hang out with me just a moment, I'm going to take you through exactly what we're going to be teaching in the masterclass so that you know what to expect. And if you want to join, you don't have to wonder what successful companies are doing. So we're going to teach you, this is the following we're going to teach you. In Module 1, we're going to teach you how to do your revenue, your goals, your client goals, your lead goals, your demographic, psychographic, geographic, the 4 buyer personas. We're going to teach you all that stuff. Then in Module 2, we're going to teach you how to do your unique value proposition, how to do a SWOT, how to do pains and gains, the value, the currency. We're going to teach you how to come up with your unique value proposition. Then in Module 3, we're going to teach you how to speak with the right messaging to your target persona's frustrations. We're going to teach you how to create your brand promise and your guarantee and your $1 million message. Then what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to generate the perfect lead magnet. In Module 4, we're going to show you checklists and case studies and buyer's guides and webinars. Then in Module 5, we're going to teach you how to understand the marketing funnel, how to take people through the funnel from the top of the funnel to the bottom line. We're going to teach you how to create the right landing pages, the right automations, and exactly a step-by-step process of what to do, how to create email logic and automations. In Module 6, you're going to learn how to use the right technology, how to create marketing forecasting, and to really understand your ROI. And you're going to learn how to drive the right traffic from search, from social, and from email. And then we have future modules and ongoing stuff you're going to have access to if you're part of what we're doing. So now my question is, before I show you the price for this, I want to know, what is having a predictable lead generation system for your business worth to you? What is having this worth to you? I really want you to think about this and pick a number, because if you want to add tens of thousands of dollars of revenue or millions of dollars of revenue, this is the system that you need in order for you to grow your business. Now, generally, to offer this education to somebody over the course of 6 weeks, over the course of a few months, this would cost $11,970, because Module 1, goals and target, Module 2, value proposition, Module 3, perfect messaging, Module 4, how to create the perfect lead magnet, Module 5, the marketing funnel and all the email automations, and Module 6, how to set up the right technology, the right reporting, and how to drive traffic. All this is typically $11,970. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you a special offer today. If you sign up today by going to ajaxunion.com/masterclass, you will get all this for $197. We're going to do a special $197. If you go there now and you sign up, we're going to give you this deal where you could sign up to this masterclass and you can learn from our team how to be able to do all this stuff properly so that you can grow your business. This is very powerful stuff. This is exactly what we do to grow our clients by 60 to 70%. And these are multi-million-dollar businesses that we're doing this for, and we want to educate you and train you on how to do this. Now, if you go to ajaxunion.com/masterclass, you could sign up now. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. By the way, this is the last time I'm going to be offering this for $197, because I'm changing the offering as of next week to just doing something called a marketing strategy boot camp. And for that, I'm going to charge $497, and that's going to turn into $197 a month for the masterclass. But if you sign up now, you can get the boot camp included in this. So the masterclass starts February 27 at 12:30 p.m. EST. Sign up, lock in your price now. That's $197, and all the information is on the landing page at ajaxunion.com/masterclass. If you want to wait, then you can sign up for the boot camp. It's going to be more expensive, which is fine. And the boot camp starts March 6th. We're going to do it every month, the boot camp. So March 6th, 13th, and 20th at 12:30 p.m. EST. Sign up, lock up your price, really understand how to create a digital marketing strategy, really understand how to be able to put together your assets. We'll give you samples. We'll give you handouts. We'll give you everything you need. And you'll be able to be on your way to be a digital marketing expert and really understand how to drive the right leads. Now, if you just want to listen to our podcast, you can go to ajaxunion.com/podcast. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. I'm happy to hang out here and answer questions for you all. I've interviewed over 60 CEOs last year on the Inc. 5000 about how they grew their business. And we've serviced over 1,100 companies. So we know what we're doing in terms of lead generation. We are only doing B2B lead generation for companies. This is what we do. This is what we specialize in. And now this is what we're teaching because we really want to make an impact with small businesses this year and help you be able to grow what you're doing. So if you want to learn how to do this, then go sign up. If you want to just learn more about us, feel free to reach out to us. Our email is amazing@ajaxunion.com. So feel free to email us any questions that you might have about anything. I'm going to hang out here on the webinar to answer questions. Or if you're watching this later, just go to email amazing@ajaxunion.com. Once again, my name is Joe Apfelbaum. This is the B2B lead generation process for the Masterclass. I'm so excited that you watched this today. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you very much. And I look forward to staying in touch with you and learning about your business and seeing how we can help you. Thank you.